Alright, this is not your typical what's in my bag video. I'm headed to New York for 6 months to work on a project, and I am not leaving my Hollywood level editing system behind. I am taking it with me on the go. So in this video, I'm going to show you every piece of gear I'm packing to keep my film editing workflow seamless, efficient, and portable. Let's dive in. Okay, so I'm gonna be working in New York for about 6 months, and I will have a proper office with a proper editing setup. However, I still need an at-home editing setup for my personal projects, my YouTube channel, the backlot if you're a member, and for remote work if I'm unable to go into the office for some reason. And I need this to be portable, so how do I do this? At the core of this setup is my 16-inch MacBook Pro. It has the M4 Max chip, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and a 4 terabyte internal SSD. It's my powerhouse, replacing my studio setup while I'm on the road. I chose this laptop specifically for its support for multiple displays. I do love my screen real estate after all, which brings me to my next item. My portable monitors that complete my 3-monitor setup. I'm not gonna work or edit on a single screen, there's just no chance. I love my screen real estate. That's why I'm bringing 2 portable external displays to complete my studio setup. I'm using the SOTSU Flip Action Pro 16-inch Gen 2 monitors. Not sponsored by the way, but these are awesome monitors, I will say. They're ultra thin, USB-C powered, and they conveniently fold flat and fit in my luggage saving space. The specs and look of this monitor fit almost perfectly to my MacBook Pro, which is why I chose it. So now with this 3-monitor display, all of the windows that I use for all of my applications are now all visible all at once. Next, let's talk storage. I'm bringing a 30 terabyte SSD that's small, compact, but fast using the NVMe technology. Now, why am I bringing so much space? When you're working with video files, you need a lot of space, and I do not want to sacrifice by having to delete media constantly. I do not want to lose a single frame. So I'm taking as much capacity as I can in the smallest form factor. I don't want to leave any video files behind. Everything travels with me. So again, if you've seen my video, which I'll leave a link here, about the secret to smooth editing, you don't need a supercomputer, but you do need a fair amount of storage. Next, audio is half of the game, and my studio monitors are too big to bring with me. So I'm gonna have to rely on a good set of headphones. That's why I trust the Sennheiser HD headphones. Again, not sponsored, but they are a notable and trustworthy brand in the world of pro audio. And these headphones are perfect for clean, concise sound where everything has to hit just right. So far with our setup, we have monitors, we have a hard drive, we have a headset, all of which have cables that need to go somewhere. That's why I use a hub. And I'm using the iVanky dual Thunderbolt Fusion dock with 4K display out, SD card reader, Ethernet, power delivery, you name it, it's got it. And this keeps everything clean and organized all in one place. So if I need to take my laptop, I can just unplug one plug, take it on the go, come back, plug it in, I'm set up, I'm ready to go. Next is a keyboard and mouse. I am not going to edit using the small keyboard that's on the laptop. I also have my laptop up on a stand and I put the dock underneath it to keep everything clean and organized. So I'm gonna bring my thin Apple keyboard with a numeric keypad. This is the keyboard that I prefer, and I use the Logitech MX Master 3S mouse. I like this mouse because of its ergonomic design, low latency, custom button assignment, and it's just smooth as butter. I really like it. And what would an editing setup be without a desk pad and a mouse pad? This completes the setup, making it feel like I'm back in the studio. And for a streamlined process and one-touch macros, I'm bringing my Elgato Stream Deck. Quick exports, timeline zooms, effects, presets, open applications, boom, one button and it's right there. And it's perfect for streaming live events in the backlot. Another big aspect of video editing is color grading, and for good color grading, you need to ensure that you have accurate color representation. So I'm packing my Datacolor Spider calibration tool to keep grading accurate even on the go. It's easy to pack, set up, and calibrate. I highly recommend this if you're into color grading in DaVinci Resolve. For making my YouTube videos on the go, I do bring a small assortment of production gear as well, but since this video is about my editing setup and not camera gear, I'll keep this brief, but I did want to mention a few things that I bring with me. Of course, I have my FX3, I have an assortment of lenses, I also bring a Pro Mist diffusion filter for my lenses. I also make sure to bring plenty of memory cards and SD cards and batteries for my camera. I bring my Sennheiser Lav Mic and my Zoom F6 audio recorder. And because this is just a little too big to take with me, I do have a smaller slate that I'm bringing with me so that I can ensure I can sync my sound with audio and I can still do my little clap at the end. What's crazy about this setup is that it can all be packed into a single backpack. I'm using the PGYTECH 35-liter backpack for its size and compartments for my laptop screens, but another good option is the Neewer rolling trolley bag because of its wheels and carry-on form factor. So that's the full breakdown of my portable editing setup that I'm taking with me to New York for 6 months. It's portable, it's powerful, and it lets me edit like I never left the studio. Let me know in the comments what you would add to your travel setup, and let me know if you want to deeper dive into any one of these pieces of gear. And again, I appreciate you being here and supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos. I do have more coming out even though I'm in New York. You can also go watch the video on how I made my studio setup. I'll leave a link here. And go check out the backlot if filmmaking is your thing and you want to learn more about it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here, and we'll see you in the next one.